Hi, everybody. It's David Frei. I'm the volunteer spokesperson for the AHA's International Heart Classic virtual dog show. We just had the dog show, had over 300 entries, a nice response for the first virtual dog show that we have done. And now's the time we get to interview all the winners. So I'm happy to be here with Sarah Lynch and her reserve best in show puppy, Boomer. Tell us about Boomer, Sarah. He's obviously a Rottweiler. He's filling up our screen here.
So Boomer is his official name is Port Fortunes All In Again. Quite honestly, because once we saw Boomer as a puppy, we were all in, and he's a great dog. He's the first Rottweiler I've ever had, and by far one of the best dogs I've ever encountered.
Well, when you have a Rottweiler, you are all in. There's no question about it.
It's true.
It's a never-ending battle. They're wonderful dogs with good owners. That's what I always say to everybody. And he looks like he's happy and having a great time. Well, so here's his show career. Have you been showing him in other dog shows up to now?
Yep, we've been showing him. He earned his champion just under a year. So we did some limited showing with him last year. We earned his championship. I think it was like maybe a week shy of his first birthday. So that was a lot of fun for us. And it's great for him. He gets out, gets to see other dogs, gets to see other people. And quite honestly, it gets me out of the house and gets me seeing other people too.
Well, he looks like he enjoys life. Can you get a camera shot of his head? Is our screen big enough? There, look at that. Hi, Boomer. Can you hear me? You're a good boy,
can hear you.
You're a good boy, Boomer. Hi, Boomer. What is that he says? He looks great, Sarah. Tell us about him. He's much more than a show dog to your family.
He really is. He really is. So originally, what made Mommy cave and say, yes, we could have a dog was we were dealing with some health issues with my husband. And I figured having a dog around the house would provide him with some companionship and get him moving, get him out of the house. And so we got Boomer. And Boomer, though, is a mama's boy. So he's definitely my dog, which is good for me because, you know, dogs are really special. You know, they get you moving, they get you out of the house. I walk with them every day, which is really, really good. You know, he helped me quit smoking, which was phenomenal. So instead of smoking, I walk my dog. And
Good girl.
Yeah, and you know, he's been a great companion for my son. I have an 11-year-old who's been cooped up in the house throughout this pandemic, and so he really has taken to Boomer. Boomer has sat in on every class that we've had via Zoom since the pandemic started.
Oh, good for him. Good for him. You know, when you can get a dog, people talk about therapy dogs all the time. I'm very involved with therapy dogs, but sometimes you get a dog to be a therapy dog or just get a dog for yourself and he becomes your therapy dog. I mean, he's helping you with your own life and what goes on in your world. And it sounds like that's what happened with you.
It's so true. You know, and I never expected, I didn't expect a dog to connect with me the way this one does. And it's remarkable. And, you know, when you're sad or when you're nervous or when you're scared about something, he's right there for you. And, you know, when you don't feel like doing much of anything, he pulls you right along and off you go. So, you know, he really is, and I think all pets are like this, really, really work their way and they give you exactly what you need when you need it.
You're absolutely right. We talk about unconditional love all the time, but dogs being spontaneous and part of your world is such a great thing. And if you want to go to heart.org, I know you already know all this stuff, but for our viewers, if you want to go to heart.org, Healthy Bond for Life, you will read about some of the great things they do, whether it's something as simple as your heart rate going down, your blood pressure going down when you interact with a dog. And those are great things. And I think just, I say all the time, a dog walks into the room and the energy changes.
Oh, it's so true. And I mean, I'm definitely living proof. They change everything about you.
That's great. That's great. Well, Boomer, what's next for you, Boomer? We got another virtual dog show somewhere. We're going to get you back in the ring.
We're going to do a little bit of both. He's got lots of shows to do as soon as they start opening up in our area. And we'll do some more virtual stuff as they come up. But I mean, he's really just a puppy. So I don't think we have anything that's going to limit us at this point.
He's just 18 months old, you told me. He's where do you live? What part of the country do you live in?
So I actually live on Martha's Vineyard, which is a little island off the coast of Massachusetts.
Heard of it, yes.
Yeah, if you've ever seen the movie Jaws, I live in Eggertown, which is where the movie was set.
Yes.
Yeah, so we do a lot of hiking and swimming on the beach and running in the sand, and he's a great swimmer, so we have a lot of fun. There's a group of us. There's about 4 or 5 Rottweilers that we hang out with, and we get to rough and tumble and play with almost every day.
I don't think any whale's going to want to mess with you guys.
Probably not.
You're probably well protected, at least in terms of intimidation, but you can see he's just a puppy dog. He's having a great time with you. That's great.
You handle him yourself?
You handle him yourself in the shoring?
Usually it's either me or his breeder, who's a good friend of mine. So the two of us just kind of, whoever happens to be available at any given time.
That's great. Well, he looks like he's got the right temperament and personality to just run out there and do whatever it is he needs to do with whoever's in charge. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. He gets real puffed up, and he definitely knows when we're walking into the ring. He's kind of like all the big show dogs before him in his line. He's ready to go.
When you did his video, did you do it on the beach or somewhere exciting and different? Or
we did the video. It's actually we did it at the breeder's house, and it's right next to the Farm Institute, which is in a small section of the island called Katama. And it's big fields and cows and all sorts of animals. So he had a couple of distractions out there, but I think he did pretty well.
Well, he obviously did. Obviously, the judge thought so. So that's very nice. Well, we hope you had a great time at the dog show. We hope you enjoyed being a part of the charity effort for the American Heart Association and the AKC Canine Health, of course. And on behalf of the Lone Star Classic Dog Show, who helped put this all together with Tara Martin, and the Canine Chronicle, who did a lot to help us promote it. We hope you had a great time, and we hope we can get you back for the next one. But as again, I hope we don't have too many next ones. Let's get us all back in the show ring, right?
Let's get back in the ring.
All right, good girl, Sarah. Thank you so much for being on with us.
Thank you. It was really my pleasure.
Okay, be safe, be well.
Thank you.